we going, everybody? As you know, there's no rest for the wicked here. I'm out in the garden midday, 33-degree forecast, and I reckon it's about 36, 37, but there's a little breeze that's slightly cool, which is nice and refreshing when it comes through. This is the time of the day where you don't water. Now, unless you got a plant that is completely dehydrated and looking like really it's going to dry out on you, get out there and get the water dripping on it slowly, not on it but around it. Even if you wet it, better some water than no water at all is what I say. Try and avoid watering during the day. Get the water into the plants and hydrate them early in the morning before the heat of the day starts. Otherwise, plants will struggle. Now, these haven't been watered today. They were watered heavily yesterday, and considering the temperature and under this plastic, they're holding up really well. Capsicums, the cucumbers, harvesting time, well, generally we say harvest early in the morning, but if you're following the bricks model, early in the morning means the plant's got a low bricks count, so that would mean it's got less nutritional value. But that's the fruit I'm talking about. Oh, sorry, the plant I'm talking about, not so much the fruit. The fruit's probably better to be harvested in the morning, I think, because it's fresh, it's crispy, it hasn't heated up inside, the juices aren't hot inside. So, but if you're having a party and you're hungry, and it's 1 o'clock and it's 40 degrees, I'd be in the garden eating, not inside. So I've got some cucumbers talking about harvesting. Here's one here. It's not that warm actually. It's actually quite surprising under here. It's a balanced temperature. The capsicums on the other side need a little bit of a water, but they're okay. That sort of wilt, if you can see the other side, that's not a bad thing. Expect that in your plants. It's like what us humans do. We wilt a little bit when it's really hot. I'm dressed for the occasion here. Come over here and have a look at this. This is our eggplant, the ones we grafted. Just an update on it quickly. We've got 2 grafts on here. This was the youngest of the seedlings, of the 2 seedlings that I planted, and look at how it's taken off, closer to the rootstock. This is obviously grafted higher, but it's the older of the 2 seedlings, and it actually has finally kicked off. It's taken a lot longer to take off than this one, but look what's also happened over here. We've got another potential cutting here. We're going to take these leaves off, not now, I haven't got anything to cut it with, but take these leaves off, allow this to grow a little bit longer. I can cut that off and then propagate that and make another plant. For those who don't know what this is and what I'm talking about, if you missed the previous episode, is that I've grafted onto a rootstock commonly known as the devil's plant or devil's plant. And why they call that a devil's plant is because it's got nothing but little pricks on it, little spines all on the back of the leaves, and huge ones, as you can see just there, huge ones like that along the stem, and they get bigger and sharper as it matures. Now what I did is grafted 2 eggplants, 2 seedling eggplants. One was from a maxi pot, which was more advanced, a little bit more woody on the stem, and the other one on this side here was from a young punnet of seedlings, eggplant seedlings, and you can see that's taken a lot better than the more mature ones. So the younger the seedling that you can handle, the better it is. And I've got these butterfly clips that I've stuck on, and we've used our buddy tape, which is the best tape because it does give way for expansion and it basically falls off on its own. You don't have to peel it off. The butterfly clips there were there just to hold the graft together. Now, why do I do this? I do it because you can keep the eggplant year after year, providing you don't allow the frost to hit it, because it's on a more robust, more voracious eating eggplant root system. So that is not an eggplant, but it's part of the same Solanum family. It produces unedible flowers or inedible flowers or fruit, but it will live for years, and it can grow quite large if you left it unpruned. So that's the update on that. Keep your water as early as possible, and obviously late in the afternoon. But obviously if you've missed a plant or 2, they need a desperate feed and a drink, I should say, give them a drink. Don't wait till the evening, because that'll just destroy the plant's cell walls. They'll collapse and they'll never recover again. Otherwise, check out our website. If you're not in the garden, get inside or get on your phone and type in vasilisgarden.com. Lots of specials for you to enjoy. From me, Vasily, Maresi.